Hello, everyone. Holy hell. 7 months. My word. Thank you so much for your support, Bridge. I appreciate it. Let me, turn down the, music a tiny bit here. Turns out I have neither COVID nor strep, so I must have the sand plague. I will surely perish soon. Are you willing to donate your body so that we can make a vaccine out of you? I would appreciate that. Hi. It would go a great way to helping the people here. Okay. Interesting. What? Hello. All right. Well, I'm toying with some stuff with regards to my my alerts. I would love to be turned into milk. Great. I'm very glad that you're on board with this. Yes, Mr. Producer, you are well loved by the audience here. You're learning, I think, to come here. Why are you wet? What did you do? Animals. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Last time, Anna Angel sent us to a trapped plague house. With the bane of any pet owner. Why are you wet? Or, what was that noise? Anna Angel sent us to a trapped house. We successfully diagnosed everybody. What's in your mouth? What's in your mouth? We talked to Aspity a little bit. I think we need to go back and talk to Aspity some more. We saved Georgie from being beaten to death, so that's good. We convinced Casper Kane to remain in his isolation in order to properly meditate to achieve a state of enlightenment with Simon. Or like Simon, like his esteemed uncle. Yeah. So that's kind of where we're at. Now we're trying to track down Peter Stomatin to figure out why the fuck the polyhedron is whispering at everybody and making them speak in Tower of Babel style. So let's head over to the game cam and keep on keeping on. I love the bar music, both in this one and in Pathologic 2. It goes so hard. I was really glad that this is what I was able to idle on to start with. This guy's gonna tell me that he's locked up at home. Where can I find him? I need to talk to him. All right, Andre is going to catch up with Peter. We need to go there, I think, to find out that it's locked so that we can go back to Sticky and give him the bull bile so that he can pick the lock. God, it's some real adventure game hours right now, isn't it? I gotta go here so that I can learn that I can't go here so that I can go back to a child pretending to be a different man. Well, our different man is missing. suffering, surely. I already broke that mirror. Oh.
Tired of this noise.
You know, normal doctor stuff. It's called pathogen research. Hey, hi, Pat. Hi, Pat. Can I? All right, where's the back door? Here's the back door. I don't.
Everywhere.
I need to go find that the front is locked first. Hello. Hello. I live here. On what grounds is he kept under arrest? Get Latined at. There must be a way to get into the attic. Or I could go to Karminski and ask. I don't want to ask Karminski anything. Karminski's a fucking trash man.
It was quiet in Thanatica.
Sticky! Slurp up that health tonic. Karminski's what happens when you narc. I will never narc. Karminski's just a fucking garbage man. I love him as a villain because he is just horrific. You know what? Let's go this way and swing by Town Hall to find a stenographer. Oh, I think we killed the Shabnak last time also. Oh, I'm not in the district I thought I was in. Well, okay. I didn't realize that that one was also rowdy. Yeah, he's the worst, which makes him a good villain. Exactly. All right, fuck it. Let's just focus on the sticky thing then, since we're here.
This joint won't break. It's made of metal.
We've done this one too. Here we go. Oxbile to grease up the lock. I'll get the bile. You wait for me at the door behind Peter's house. We have bile. Once again, I'm only not reading these because I've already read them. Fuck. I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, some real blinding glare. Now this time I should be in the right one that I can stop by the town hall to find a stenographer. Hey, fucko. Where's town hall? Straight ahead. That's the fun part of this gun is I can threaten them from very far away because you don't need to be particularly close to maim someone with a gun. How may I be of service, Dr. Dankovsky? I'm looking for the typesetters. Where are they stationed? In the room right behind me. But I must warn you, they have very much dislike being distracted for no good reason. What's your business with them, if you don't mind my asking? I have a very good reason for being here. A bull ate all my decrees. He's usually a good boy and doesn't eat paperwork, but today he just... Capitolina, what are you doing? Why are you using those old forms? What? I fill in the forms the emergency command gives me. I mean the old forms such as giveth and taketh. Why do you use them? Oh, this is my calligraphic cursive. You're always in a rush, but I put in the time to make handwritten documents both pretty and important looking. Documents with a capital D. I hate to interrupt, but I have a question about these documents. The emergency command ran into certain issues. Oh, Dr. Dankovsky, no need to be mad. If you don't like my pretty cursive, I won't waste time on it. At least I'll try. Please, no more cursive. What I need is the complete list of decrees issued by emergency command to fight the plague. I need it now. You have this list in the Stillwater. Why do you want a copy? Ask your secretary. He is in charge of the decrees. I don't have a secretary anymore. He betrayed me. That's unfortunate. Look, we do not keep a list of your decrees. Why would we? We do one job, making printed or handwritten copies. No need to panic, Dr. Dankovsky. While we do not keep a list, I have leftover pages. They are blank, but they kind of give you the idea. Let me get them for you. You are very helpful. This is terrible. A decree is much more than a blank page. It's the bureaucratic machinery with sums and totals and numbers. Who, what, where, and how much. There's no way we can restore all of it. You're not helping, Capitolina. I recommend you talk to the workers and messengers, Doctor. Together we can fix what's been broken. How can the workers and messengers help? The workers fulfill your decrees, and the messengers run around telling everybody what their job is. The messengers are all young lads. A fresh mind is like a sponge. It absorbs everything. I, on the other hand, am not a girl anymore. Sometimes I have trouble remembering what day of the week it is. The boys must be in the hindquarters. With no new decrees since morning, they ran away to play. Look for the workers and the skinners. They are unloading something. Why the long face? You don't have to look for them, but mark my words. We should think together where one mind fails. We'll see what we can do. I have blank decree forms. Somewhere in the hindquarters, the staff's child couriers lord her idle. Child's mind easily grasps what wasn't meant for it. You just get to make up brand new decrees? I guess. Workers who previously executed decrees on the city streets rest in the skinners. They might remember how many resources they hold. Back to Peter. Where are these people? Okay, they're honestly kind of on the way.
What is that?
Fuck off. I'm leaving. Yeah, I think we killed the Shabnak, but I wasn't able to confirm the kill because I can't look at my decree board. Oh, can I though? Here, perhaps? Blank decree forms. At best, I can write a prescription for morphine on this form. The pharmacy won't accept it. No, it's all patients. Notes. No. Nope. Okay. Oop, went too far. Wait, didn't go far enough. I love the crazy bullhorn thing. Sticky.
I'd rather not hear
There
this.
you are, bud.
Rough as Dutch, safe to touch. Smooth as bone, leave it alone.
Did you fetch the ox bile, M. Shen? New decree. Everyone take morphine. That should calm things down until tomorrow. Agreed. I don't think we have enough morphine for that, though, is the slight problem. I did. Here you go. Kai Kamsa Tai. Give me a minute. I need to get the right rhythm. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Waltzing, are you? And 1. And done. Arte. Thank you, Sticky.
Life is a night at the bar. All the wisdom you gain, you pay for in pain.
Now here's someone I really wasn't expecting. What, you come empty-handed? Come on, Dankovsky, what kind of guest shows up without a gift? You could have brought a bottle of something strong, grease for creaky conscience. They're keeping me like a dog on a chain in here. Just water and meat stock. I'm not here to have a drink with you, but to discuss a serious matter. Have you come to kill me? Finally. Peter, please, what's the point of all this drama? It's not a style that suits you. This isn't drama, Dankovsky. It's comedy. A nigh on divine one. An inquisitor putting an auteur on trial for his creation. Isn't that funny? I don't see anything funny about it. How's your level? Are you going to be okay having extended combo with this man? I have a bag full of drugs, hopefully, so I'm assuming I can level myself out afterwards in whatever way I need to. I don't see anything funny about it. Your sense of humor is non-existent. Remember that time in university when they tried to throw you out the window as a joke, and you were screaming bloody murder even though the room was on the ground floor? There's a term for that, isn't there? Defoliation? Defenestration. Wait, how did you know about the window? Did Andre tell you? Forgot to bring your gray matter, did you, Dankovsky? I am Andre. I wouldn't expect those garden goons to tell me and Peter apart, but you? Either way, this guy must be good if even a dear friend like you thought I was my brother. What is this masquerade? Where's Peter? Peter's safe, and I'm here waiting for our friend, the scum of the capital, to show up and start interrogating him. I mean, me. Do you really think Karminski won't be able to tell you're not Peter? Do you want him to string you up as well? That's why Andre got hung as well. Oh, trust me, he'll know. I'll do everything to make him realize it. You see, when he does, it'll be too late. His body'll be featuring a couple of extra holes, and the floor will have to be wiped with salmonaic afterwards. I think your concern for your brother has crossed far into the unreasonable. I'm not just trying to protect my brother, but our legacy too. Don't you know why he's put Peter on a chain? Why, Dankovsky, he's a collector. The vilest kind of human being. Worse than a thief. A woodlouse wearing a human face. I don't understand. What is he collector of? Defendants? He is the greatest enemy of every auteur, of anyone who creates something new and impossible. I know the type. He collects impossible objects, appropriates them, and the only reason that he's here is that he wants to appropriate the polyhedron. Appropriate an impossible object? How is that possible? Ask the woodlouse. Do ask him. Anything can be appropriated, including an impossible object. Inquisitors have their ways, and I know a way to stop them. Stop him! A shiv slash across the throat, and so much for inquisiting. The polyhedron is acting strange today. Actually, no. Murdering an Inquisitor is a serious offense. Do you intend to go into hiding for the rest of your life, or what? How dare you, Dankovsky? I never hide. I do put on disguises, yes, but I'm not a hider. I'll find things to do. Enough empty talk. The polyhedron is what brings me here. It's been sinking in, leaning, and making strange sounds. I mean, the man has a point. No, I'm kind of with Andre on this one. I think he should kill Karminski, but the thing is, I think Karminski's kind of a wizard, and I think it's going to be a lot harder to kill him than Andre is expecting. Imagine that. Never have I thought I'd see Andre Stomatin, who's lost for words. I'm never lost for words. But unlike you, Dankovsky, I think before I speak. Then tell me what's going on with the polyhedron already. Stop dodging the question. No. This is for Peter to tell. He made the blueprints. He'll know the exact values at which the tower becomes unstable. All I can do is guess. Or else use my hands to get a feel for it, but not before I walk out of here. Looking for Peter all around town has become a staple of my life now. I told him to lie low. Hole up someplace far from prying eyes. A place people don't frequent. You mean the cemetery? I handed him my belongings and kicked him out into the bag. I handed him my belongings and kicked him out into the great wide open so that even I would have no idea where he went. That was particularly important, in case I was going to be questioned. That said, he was never good at hide and seek. He's been visiting Grace a lot lately. You can go ask her. If nothing else, I'll get to talk to him undisturbed without having to keep an ear out for the guard's footsteps. When you find him, make sure he doesn't try any antics. My plan can only work if Peter keeps as quiet as a jerboa. And I know what he's like. Wouldn't want him showing up at the cathedral because he got it in his head that he must help me. Make sure it doesn't happen. Okay? I am not thy brother's babysitter. Come on, Dankovsky. What was the point of that little act? I know you're one of us. Someone with a sense of brotherhood. Unlike most of the spoon clackers out there. How long have you known me? Have I asked for favors often? I'll tell Peter you're worried for him. Whether he listens to me is another question. Should I try and talk Andre out of murdering the Inquisitor, or should I let him give it a shot? He wants to. He wants to bad. I'm gonna see what this leads to. I don't like your plan at all, Andre. I mean, if he fails, you can always come back and try to stop him. True. What? Are you filled with pity for the human-costumed woodlouse? Will you look at that? Daniil Dankovsky, the man who felt sorry for an Inquisitor. I say those filthy bloodsuckers ought to be culled. Am I wrong? Look me in the eyes and tell me I'm wrong. The thing is, this is probably right, but I'm gonna go with, I want to see what's going on. You are right. Peter isn't here. Andre passed himself off as his twin. So I know an assassination attempt is being prepared against the Inquisitor. Do I have reason to warn him? I failed to find out from Andre if the polyhedron is safe. Seems he wasn't going to answer me. Peter will have to answer my questions, but where is he? He won't return home today. Peter walks in deserted places on the town's outskirts. I've already had to chase him there.
Misophonia, Dankovsky.
Whoa! What the fuck? I love the really fucked up, out of tune music box that plays after you make decisions. I'm kind of low on health tonics. Lads? Lads? Well. Right. Interesting. Well. Yeah, there's some dudes lying in the street sometimes. Hey, Grace. Oh. Sabarov?
It wasn't me. Don't look at me like that.
There's a lot of anger, I hear. It boils within her. It bursts. Your silence yesterday was like a shot in the face for Clara. All I can hear her ask is why didn't you say anything?
These reins chafe my hands bloody.
I know. Of course I know. If only I could talk to her. Explain it. Dankovsky? What are you... I didn't expect to meet you here. I didn't expect to meet you either. What are you doing here, Sabarov? I visit the cemetery sometimes. It's the only place where you can see the real scale of our catastrophe. Such exercise is useful to people like me. Seeing with my own eyes what mistakes and hesitation can lead to. So many dead. It's hard to wrap my head around it. I couldn't help but overhearing your conversation. You were discussing Clara, weren't you? Yes. No. With all due respect, Dankovsky, this does not concern you. Thank you, Grace. I'll come back. We'll talk again. For now, I have to go. Poor soul. It's the second day he's come here suffering. He's trying to speak his mind, but he cannot. Again, he cannot. This time you interrupted us. He didn't want to talk with you there. I couldn't help but overhearing something. You were discussing Clara. We were. Their adopted daughter has broken off from the family. Now without Clara, they're orphaned again. Katerina's tormented and miserable. Alexander blames himself for everything, but it's not them you've come to talk about. I know why you're here. I can hear it. I'm looking for Andrei Stomatin. He came here not long ago. The brother playing the brother. A poor, anguished soul. It's so dark inside him. A ravine full of doubt. He's gone to the step. To his stone. Fortuna unde alcid fregit, casum penitus est. Wouldn't have gotten that phone Sabarov scene if I hadn't come here. Oh good, another health pot. Andrei. Huh. This kid's hair color is all kinds of fucked up and weird. It's like he's got two of them overlaid on each other. Huh. I remember an adult herdsman being here before. Are you his son?
I'm his...
Oh, shit ass.
Pakal's grabbed him by the throat, dragging him into the earth she is. Now I'm in his place, Emshen. Now I am him.
Can you tell me exactly what he's sick with? The sand pest?
Option, yes, that's what they say. I haven't seen it with my own eyes, or I'd be sick too.
This could refute all my assumption about resistances. Then again, has your stepfather been herding bulls all his life, or did he start recently?
No, he was an Urandarkan, made beautiful things. Then he... ruined his hand. His fingers don't obey like they used to. That's why he became a herdsman. He's been a herdsman for fewer winters than I've been alive.
I'm a doctor. I could look at him, help him.
Never. Come from the Nislal you have. It's because of you, all of it. Without you outsiders, we'd live well. You think I don't know? You're the ones who brought Takal. You want to kill us all, take our land.
You have a right to say that, boy. I understand it. There's always a need for an outsider. Someone you can blame for your misfortune. Fortis imaginatio generat casum. And that's where he buried the... Oh, God, I just missed him behind the fire.
I can't promise it'll taste good, but it will be piping hot.
I should have left this sinkhole when I still had the chance. I could still do it. Leave everything behind and make a run for it. Start anew, from scratch. I'm such a pushover. A coward. A worm.
Leave everything and run? What about the polyhedron?
The polyhedron. My greatest creation. And my most cursed.
Why is it cursed?
Every act of creation comes with a catch, Dankovsky. Every masterpiece has a flaw. Unavoidable. Nothing perfect will ever be great. That is the most important thing I learned while watching the tower's construction.
What is the flaw in the tower you and your brother built, Andre? So what is your tower's catch, Peter?
Why did you... How did you know I'm not Andre?
I've been to your loft and talked to Andre.
How is he?
As usual. Angry, cheerful, full of vigor. He asked me to look after you.
And who will look after him?
He's stronger than both of us put together. Of the three of us, Andre is the one who needs help the least.
I'm scared for Andre. If you aren't, then why did you come?
I learned of your scheme by chance when I was looking for you. We need to talk. Have you heard what's happened to your tower yet?
It exists.
Full of piss and vinegar as always.
Nothing worse can happen to it.
Can you turn the pathos down a few notches? The tower is tilting and making sounds.
Don't worry about that. Its structural rigidity is meticulously calculated. A metal rod stuck deep into the ground prevents it from falling. The polyhedron's floating weightlessness is, of course, an illusion. All architecture clings to the soil. It can't exist any other way.
If the polyhedron structure is so stable, why did you try to burn the blueprints?
I tried to burn them because I know I will never make anything better. The tower is my peak, my limit, and that knowledge is killing me. You thought I was trying to hide something? Funny. If I wanted to disappear a secret, I'd just burn myself, not the blueprints.
The polyhedron is tilting, Peter. I'm not the only one who can see it.
Dankovsky, even I know a patient sometimes initially gets worse after taking medicine, even if that medicine was correctly prescribed. This is the same. All buildings settle. The materials are deformed by the environment. It looks alarming, perhaps, but it's normal.
Still, there is something strange happening. It's like the polyhedron is singing, whispering in different voices.
Singing? Perhaps they're songs from other worlds. Though, if you want a rational explanation, the tower is huge, and elements of its structure might, in theory, pick up radio waves. Does it frighten you? I think it's beautiful.
There were no sounds like this before. The polyhedron did creak, but it was different. Something changed.
The wind changed. The time changed. We changed. The tower is a fine and delicate construction, and it reacts to those differences. It symbolizes change and the fear of it.
That doesn't answer my question.
Yes, it does. You just don't like the answer. Do you want me to sign a paper? I, something, hereby solemnly swear that the tower shall not fall. Stamp, signature. Would that make you feel better? Don't be silly.
All right. You think I shouldn't worry about the tower's safety? What about your safety?
Andre's taking care of me, you know that.
Where are you planning to hide while Andre is impersonating you? You must not be seen.
I haven't decided yet, but I thought of hiding under Karminski's nose, right there in the cathedral. I know it well, even if it's not my project. After Farkad's death, I used to spend a whole days there. I wanted to grasp his grand plan, to read it in the floors and ceiling, and understand why we couldn't agree.
Touching and extremely dangerous. Don't even think of it, Peter.
Where should I go, then? Andre's the resourceful one that people like. Me, they cross the road to avoid. These days, the cemetery caretaker is the only one who can stand me. She even talks to me, heart to heart, as warm as a lullaby.
You get along with Grace. Actually, that's an idea. Go to the cemetery. I'm sure she'll agree to hide you.
Hide out at the cemetery? You like being clever, Dankovsky, but luckily you're also right. It's quiet there. No one speaks to my conscience. No one speaks except my conscience. And if the Inquisitor's people come, I can always climb the fence and wait them out on the step.
Good luck, Peter. To you and Andre both. My decision echoes in the future. Because I did everything I could to allow Andre his assassination attempt. I do not think it is going to work, but good luck, buddy. All right, children, I need you back delivering edicts that I haven't written yet.
They really said it. He won't live past sundown. I'm not making it up. I did hear it myself today, though. Oh! Hey, look! The feathered Ziegler wandered off his roost! Hey, hush. What are you doing here, Ziggle? Poking your ears in the feed tray?
What does poking my ears in the feed tray even mean?
Eavesdropping on us, are you?
Don't eavesdrop! If you eavesdrop, the surprise won't work!
Quiet. Shush, don't tell him.
We won't! It'll be a surprise! You like surprises, Ziggle?
Hate them.
You'll like this one. You'll remember it your whole life.
But that's boring. If he's only got a minute to live after the surprise, what's there to remember?
Quiet, you fool. I told you mustn't know.
You children are plotting something and I don't like it.
As if things are animated.
My name, Ziggle. I'm looking for a different set of children, I think.
Scram! The beanpole's here!
Hold it right there. I'm here on business. I need to have a word with you.
Please don't hurt me, mister. I didn't do it. It's all their fault.
I don't care what you did. I don't care who did what. Just tell me which of you does the decree deliveries from the town hall.
Well, all of us do. Me too, even though I messed up one time. I fixed a word just for laughs and the typesetter boxed my ears for it. I haven't touched the card since, I swear.
Great. Just great.
I said deploy a patrol and I changed it to destroy a patrol.
You're a funny guy.
I know, it's hilarious, right? But they boxed my ears for it.
You mean you can actually read?
Yeah! My older brother taught me. He said you have to train your mind and read everything if you want to get out of this town. That's the only way to have a real life, without holes in your shoes.
So you read all the decree cards?
Every single one.
Please, please help us restore the decrees. The town is finished without them.
You trust me with such an important task? Me personally? Does that mean my brother was right? Reading really can help you make it in real life?
The emergency command will pay you a bonus once everything is sorted out.
It's just that I know how to destroy a patrol. I mean, deliver orders and instructions, but I'm not good with numbers. They're boring.
That's a shame. Instructions are almost worthless without the balance sheet.
You should go to the workers, mister. All the loaders count the crates as they load. They're at the Skinners now, we know that for sure.
I most certainly will, as soon as your friend finishes with the instructions. Okay. Oh, now I know the exact location. Beautiful. I should be able to get this done before the day's over. I don't think that guy's okay. I didn't realize that those... Sometimes I don't realize that those markers are just like, it's in this kind of area and not directly leading to where it needs to go. Chairs. Why chairs of all things? Should we set them out in rows for an audience to watch, what, another Immortals mystery play? What do you think, Jasek?
Can't think right now. I'm counting the chairs.
Good day to you. I take it you fulfill the emergency command's decrees. That's right. It's us. We do whatever they say in the morning. We're breaking our backs carrying provision crates and fuel. No new decrees today, and then all of a sudden we're told to unload these rocking chairs. We don't know what to do with them now. It's the first time something like this has happened.
Do you by any chance remember what those decrees said? What did you have to deliver? In what quantities? Where?
Jacek is the only one who usually remembers this sort of thing. He's a genius. Remembers everything. Ask away. Go on, Jacek. Tell us how many buttons there are on Governor Shabarov's coat.
It's raining here, so there's a non-zero chance I shall be booted if the power goes, alas. Oh, I hope not, but that is the case so much of the time. I wish I got storms. We don't get them here all that often, but I did have an earthquake last night, which was wild.
Depends. If you can't afford buttons on the half belt on the back, then it's 14. If you count only the ones in the front, then it's 10.
The desk where I keep the emergency commands decrees was damaged. I need help restoring them.
If we're taking incoming out go, I can help. I can remember every digit, but I cannot restore the wording, the instructions. I remember sums and totals, not senses.
I already have the instructions. I need to fill in the numbers. Here are the pages. Decrees collected. Time to restore the command table. Hell yeah, let's go. I'm gonna need to go through Plague District to get there, but okay. Could be worse. Looks like I'm just running down the road. Man, you really cannot see in front of your fucking face at all in these places. Holy hell. I can't believe the bull ate my homework. Get downstairs, you ass. Just think what chaos one bull can produce when in the right place. Yes, we did kill the Shabnak today. Good. We have Protocol 8. No, we don't, because we don't have orderlies. We'll do that. We'll do that. We're not doing pest control. Probably doing... Yeah, we're doing curfew still. Everybody hates my curfews, but I don't care. Yeah, that looks pretty good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I think we actually finished this day. No, we didn't go talk to Aspity. Piss ass. Piss. About what the stupid shit on the wall means. Oh, dear Lord. What the hell? Ava, welcome in. Hello. How much longer, huh? Why are we just standing here, people? Why isn't the line moving?
Hey, no cutting. Can't you see there's a line?
What's the line for, if you don't mind my asking?
I saw it in a pamphlet. It said they're recruiting orderlies for the hospital.
Yeah, but it's moving so slow, it's like they're not recruiting at all. Can someone ask what's taking so long?
Well, they feed us. I heard orderlies get extra rations.
Yes, you will be provided with a meal.
Oh, that's good. Honestly, that's the only reason I'm here. I could use some bread.
Just here for the bread? What an oddball.
Excuse me, does anyone know why we're even standing here? Are they giving out bread?
This is the line for people who want to volunteer at the hospital.
Oh yeah? And what do we have to do there?
What do you think, genius? Fight the plague. You guys hear that? He got in line and doesn't even know why.
Why are you taking up space then?
This is annoying enough that imposters hogging the line.
Watch your mouth or you'll get to the hospital without having to wait in line. I'll put a hole in you.
Alright, break it up. We don't need a brawl in line. Are you here to help or not? Stand quietly and don't embarrass yourselves. I will be shocked if we can make it all the way out to the step. Yeah, there's no shot, right? Yo, Doug, I heard there's bread in the stream. You got in a line without knowing why? I need all of you to back the hell off. Just wildly swing a gun around. It's my MO. Where's my best friend Aspity? There she is. I think we did this talk already, though. We just didn't finish this quest. And I don't think we will again today.
The foreman has hooves for feet.
Yeah, we did this.
Or so I've been told.
Right, this was for the blood drinking. Get here and then just get kicked back to the still water. In which a scene info. I thought we already did this one though.
He was always in a rush, like someone was stealing time from him.
We did.
He even ate on the run.
Yeah, we did
When he
this one.
spoke, it was clear he was already thinking of something else. Because of that, people around him felt
We will do it all, which means that we have one more thing to do today before we move on to the next day. Just find out what this stupid fucking symbol means. Because we didn't lock that one in. Where is it? Hello? not seeing it? Am I stupid? This is all the Andre stuff. Oh, here. No. Whatever. I'm just gonna go back to the start of the day. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, okay, there's this stupid curse thing again. It was here. I swear there wasn't anything here. Alright, well, for the third time, we're gonna go speedrun Sticky's conversation where he pretends to be Artemy. Listen, you let me go first. I can't stand this long. My back is killing me. I'm not in the line. Go ask the people over there instead. Oh. Who would have thought that so many people would want to be hospital orderlies, huh? To be honest, I'm just here for the morphine. What do you mean, just here for the morphine? I told you my back is killing me. Morphine's hard to come by nowadays. Do you think orderlies get morphine? Orderlies... Be careful with your confessions. The town is under quarantine and stealing morphine is a serious crime. You could end up in jail for that. Look, I just want to get into the hospital. I'll figure it out from there. I'm not an addict. I just have a bad back. Besides, have you seen that doctor of theirs? The one running the hospital? You can tell just by looking at him he's a morphine addict. You know that doctor personally? No, but I can spot people like that a mile away. You can spot them a mile away, but not up close. I'm Dr. Daniil Dankovsky. Pleased to meet you. Well, maybe not. Oh, crap. I'm sorry. I was only joking. I'll remember you, buddy. If I find you in the hospital, you'll be sorry. No one takes my morphine. No one! Maybe if I can't steal morphine, I can get at least some of that bread I've been hearing about.
You know my nurse can only take so much. I'll remember you, says the guy who labels everyone pawn because he can't be asked to distinguish from them. I don't think Daniil's a good man. Or honest. I have kept the infection very well contained, but my civil unrest is really high. All right, hey.
Needles threading in and out of my pores.
I mean, it did say Patho 3 is where we get to see Daniil's unreliable narrator status on full blast. Yeah, I mean, he keeps just changing everything. He's done all of these things and none of them. Oh, hey, it's the anti-vaxxer. Where's my gun? Right, these are the people who are celebrating the festival and drinking human blood. We've done this one as well. All right, take sample, do not drink. Doesn't answer my question about what the step thing means. But, or I think it did, actually. It was to signal the festival thing, that's right. Remember, you don't have to go all the way home to analyze the sample. Oh, yeah, that's right. High Pat. I can do it at High Pat's. I need to go home anyway, because this is like the last thing I have to do, I think. So, I'll be back at the Stillwater anyway. Oh, I don't have anything. Because I didn't get my shit out of the clock. The blood is not infected, but with a probability of 9 out of 10, it did not belong to a bull. It is human blood. We do that. Whose murder is the kin celebrating? Oh, I have to go back there. God damn it. I'm assuming that's why Nya was trying to catch it. Oh, I don't have any healing shit. Yeah. Do I know how to make that? Where do recipes live? Notes? No, these are different. Ah, here we go. I need strychnine and morphine and water. Great. Now I'm not dying. I know calamel's like everywhere. I'm gonna try to finish this encounter before I do the ad break. Gotta run through that fucking plague corridor again.
too high strung.
Did you try the medicine drug? I tried the medicine drug. This patient needs mouse bites to live. Who did you kill? Was it Artemy? Is that why he's missing? Did you bleed Artemy? My son?
You're back, Emshen. Back to celebrate with us. Let the earth carry your feet. Let Terene Shuhan Gazar Delkehe Kalulan Baigle.
The blood in your celebration cup is not bull's blood.
It is the blood of the little bull, Emshen. The blood of cleansing, Ain Shuhan.
Who are you calling the little bull exactly?
The little bull came to the warren himself, Emshen. He brought his little body to us. He beaten Kilizael Guiba. Could we refuse? It was the right thing to do. It was the right thing to do. The little bull caused a lot of harm, killed a lot of Katange. He gave blood for blood, his noble blood for our trifle blood.
He became part of the Katange, Emshen. He wanted that. He became part of each of us.
Oh, it was Vlad the Younger.
Vlad the Younger.
He was so guilt-ridden. He was guilt-ridden, so he gave himself up. And you killed and ate him?
What now, Deagle? Don't you believe in the voice of the earth? We've watered the earth, sated her hunger, quenched her thirst. Let the earth speak now. Gazarkin Baikeni Shiberilke. Ubi culpa est ibi poena supesse debet.
Vlad the Younger voluntarily surrendered the kin and was torn to shreds. The steppe people celebrate revenge. His father must know. Well, we'll go talk to Vlad in a sec. But right now, we are going to, as soon as I get to... Right, Vlad the Younger. This was the day, I think, where I accidentally saved him in Pathologic 2, when I didn't mean to.
Every creek.
I
like
didn't know they were going to kill and eat whichever Olgimsky ended up there. So maybe it's good that none of them did last time. Anyway, to keep pre-roll ads off, we do the mid-roll ad break. So we're going to do a 3-minute ad break, grab a drink, use the restroom, do whatever you got to do. And I will resume the game in 3 minutes. I truly do not remember what Artemy was doing on day 8. It was a kind of nothing day. Interesting. It's interesting that he's just not here.
The actions have consequences. 9 was the big one with the abattoir. Yeah, I thought it was near abattoir time, which is why I thought there was a potential that that was Artemy, and we were gonna have to, like, jump back to Artemy, or jump back and prevent him from going into the abattoir and getting fucking murdered. No, it was just Vlad the Younger, and I mean, there's worse people to lose, right? He's not, like, sticky. Actually, I'm going to use this opportunity to take a brief intermission myself. Be right back, everyone. We're back. Let's go. Tell Vlad that his son's dead. Oh, hang on. Slight issue. Perfect. What? Leave me alone. Hey, Vlad, your boy's dead tonight. No, I didn't drink him in this timeline. I drank him last timeline. I undid that after I found out that it was human blood. I just never went back and... I didn't have the time to go back and confront them. Anyway, so a bunch of step people killed and ate your son. This man ate my son.
Camera Lumina.
God saves the moon from the wolves.
Your steps are heavy. The steps of someone who brings disaster. You've brought disaster, haven't you?
I brought news of disaster. That's different.
I've been waiting for news all morning, waiting for someone to say these words, to make my premonitions into facts.
Your brother's dead. He's given himself over to the kin. They've killed him, and now they're celebrating.
He's long carried the boulder upon his heart. The boulder was too heavy for him. It was pushing him into the ground. That's how it always is. The burden of guilt drives you underground. And there's nothing to be done about it.
boulder? What was tormenting him?
Vlad was very sensitive to suffering. Not like father. He couldn't bear to see the town being built on the kin's bones. He wanted to create something of his own, with no bones at its foundation. But he wasn't strong enough. And when he saw that, he was left with no other choice.
I feel sorry for Vlad. He didn't deserve a death like this. Horrible and meaningless at once.
He always has been fragile inside. Fragile and brittle. These last days, my brother almost never left a broken heart. But couldn't keep himself busy with anything. I visited him every day. We talked. Today I came again and I didn't find him there. I fought his guilt. And his guilt won.
Are you not grieving for him at all?
I've been grieving for him for a long time now. You know, when a senior dies, he always leaves a legacy to his junior. My brother left his hopes about a foundation built without bones. I need to think what to do with his legacy. Tonight is a good night for such thoughts. The best one.
Is this night special somehow?
You'd need not know. Your mind is opposed to these things, but I will tell you just so that you understand it one day. Tonight is for the mistresses. Every night belongs to the mistresses, but occasionally the mistresses belong to the night. Then a new equilibrium is born.
You're right. These matters are alien to me. But I'm glad if this night can console you in your grief.
This is my yoke now, my burden. I am grateful to you. You were not afraid to bring terrible news. It was the right thing to do. It was necessary. Now, something else is necessary.
Actum ne agas.
Someone must be punished for this sin.
You are a restless man, Dankovsky. I get reports about you, you know. There one moment and somewhere else the next. Like a wind-up toy. In several places at once. How do you have time for it all?
I don't. How long since you last saw your son? Do you know where he is now?
How is my son your concern? Give him a break. He's going through a rough patch right now, but he'll manage. We've been through this before. The trick is not to bother him, to give him some time on his own so he can, you know, ruminate on things.
He already did. He ruminated himself into going to the kin and surrendering himself. They mobbed him to the death at the termitary and are now walking around town singing songs and offering everyone a sip of his blood from a cup.
You think it's funny? People get punched for this sort of thing around here. I had a more upright opinion of you, Dankovsky.
You think I would joke about your son's death?
No. No. You are, as they clearly say, trying to pull something. But if the kin did, you know, I'd have gotten the news at once. Stop saying such things.
Can you let me into the termitary? I'd like to see the murder scene.
Into the termitary? So that's what you want? Well, that explains why your mouth is spewing that vile rubbish. The bitter shamelessness of it. Imagine making up a thing like that about my son just in order to get into the termitary. Get out. Out!
Come to think of it, Olgimsky, you're not fundamentally different from the kin. You regard people as pulp.
As dust.
Ba-dum-bum. Big Vlad Olgimsky is beside himself. The family heir is dead.
If I wanted to save him, I could only have done so the day before yesterday. At the trial, presumably. We're very sad right now. Do we want to save Vlad? I guess we do. We don't... We're a doctor. We need to try to save everyone if we can. Okay. Okay. That's the one. I like that he assumes that you're lying to try to take advantage of him, and then you steal a bunch of shit from a desk on your way out. Yeah. Just rummage through his shit as I leave. Fuck you, Vlad. I think that's the one. And then I need to go to the bar. Oh, hey, you're still here, fuckface. Vlad gathers strength before suicidal step, confessing guilt before the king's judgment. Do I have anything to say to him? Ideally. Hey man, I need this strychnine. Strychnine. Tobacco, valerian. Well. Full biome camphor. Yeah, I don't have, like, any of this. That's fine. Yeah. Hey, Vlad. Little Vlad, little bull.
Forgot that there's so much of the world. Boiling, cracking,
I'm still really entertained at how the stomatins just act as a, like, parallel to your apathy and your mania. It's a really cool little bit of combining mechanic and narrative. I quite like the stomatins. They might be up there for my favorite characters after this game, getting to spend a lot more time with them. Hey, Anna Angel, remember how you tried to fucking kill me? Oh wait, that hasn't happened yet.
How heavy is a head?
The perfect shape. A circle in the center, as the small circle of a park from it. Boulevards radiate in all directions.
The stomatins are fascinating. I wish to study them under a microscope. Yeah, I feel like they'd be miserable to spend, like, time with in real life, but they're so fascinating. Because Andre would just punch you in the face the earliest opportunity, and Peter is the biggest downer in the world.
They split life into sectors, and life spreads outward like ripples on water.
Here's a riddle for you, Vlad. A person with a guilty conscience awaits the impeccable judge, but when the judge arrives, the person is spared punishment. How will he act?
Did my sister put you up to asking such questions?
I am perfectly capable of coming up with a parable on my own.
In this entirely hypothetical parable, the man wanted to be left alone, alone with his thoughts.
When they come to seek revenge, you will willingly submit to it. You can see it written all over your face.
Stop insulting me with your questions. After all, you are head of Epidemic Response Emergency Command. If you really need to grill someone, do it to the patients there.
I don't want to lie. I still don't have any particular fondness for you. But you are an important person in this town. Pull yourself together and fulfill your duty.
What duty, Dankovsky? What importance? I am now a regular town hall official, and that's where I belong. It fits me perfectly.
Damn you, I know this will end in tragedy. You're stubborn as a mule. How can I talk you out of it?
Go protect the people from the plague, not themselves.
Think about your family, at least. If not your father, then your sister. What did Capella do to deserve this? Talking is useless. Vlad seems to have no reason to live. But is that so? I'll try to learn more about him at his workplace, Town Hall. When I had that conversation, Daniil got so depressed he shot himself immediately after. I imagine you probably spent less time than me calling him a bitch. That might have pinged a few more depression things than me telling him that he sucks. Being sympathetic makes you sadder. And I still got real sad. I have to go through 2 fucking...
I'd rather not hear it all.
Hey, man. I can't get through over here. Fuck. Well.
To fight death.
Yeah? How about we all back the fuck up? Daniil immediately post talking to Vlad Jr. Why the fuck is he so depressed?
Enough.
Okay. God, this was a fucking bad.
You're too high strung.
This was a bad danger zone. Yeah, the thugs are rowdy today. That's why I had to put one of them down.
Can I just go to town hall? That's all I want to do. I just want to go to town hall. Leave me alone. Hey.
How might I assist, Dr. Dankovsky?
Am I right to assume that Junior Olgimsky is a colleague of yours?
You could say that.
Dang, dog, that's almost a year. Oh, good. The new icon is showing up. I need to find a good sound for that, but I've started to apply more GIFs. Thank you for your resubscription, Vibes. I truly appreciate your support. And yeah, God, that's almost a year. Coming up, I'm going to need to actually do something for the year anniversary of it. I have a couple of ideas, and I think I'm going to be doing a fun little funky fundraising thing, potentially. Not for myself, but for other things. But yeah, again, we're crab-based here now. I've gotten better gifts for that. I've gotten gifts for raids and follows and all that. I'm afraid let's just restart this one.
You could say that, though colleague is not, I presume, quite the right word.
I'm afraid I don't quite follow your line of thought.
Working means doing something useful. That's what I reckon.
And Vlad's the kind of person, you know,
head in the clouds. Incredible how he grew up a milksop in the Olgimsky family. Vlad, it's as if he was not an Olgimsky at all,
if you know what I mean. Looks like you have some kind of conflict with him.
Oh, no conflict at all. To tell the truth, I can't really imagine how anyone could have a conflict with Vlad. He's quiet, that one, like a pup. He lacks his father's bite, his father's might.
That's what I would presume. But Vlad the Younger is trying to reform the town, make life here better.
I think his heart is looking the right way, but for that heart to be of any use, you're supposed to have willpower too. And say what you may, but I can't see any willpower in him, not even with the help of a magnifier. No matter however I try.
Hard to argue with that.
Sure, he's peddling that better world idea of his everywhere, but just allow me to say that it's plain folly on his part. He presumes the kin should be granted the same rights as we do. Think of it. Dreamer. To put us on the same level as these savages. How's that for you?
I don't see anything wrong with such dreams. Is equality a bad thing, after all? Is equality a bad thing?
Well, perhaps it is a good thing. But it's all this, you know, populism. Easier to say, I want happiness for everyone. Keeping your word is quite another pair of shoes. And I say the younger Olgimsky has trouble with that latter one.
So where can I find his work desk, after all?
Easy to spot, that one. His desk is like himself. Stands out. You'll recognize it at once. And why would you need it, if I may ask?
You may. I'm looking for an important letter. Vlad was going to give it to me, but he forgot.
That sounds just like him. Go on, look for it. His desk is always a mess with all those letters and dispatches.
Milksop. That's all I can say. Dictum factum. Dictum factum!
Most gracious Alexander, could you in your highest mercy deign to shower your unworthy servant with those coins numbering 100, which I had the imprudence to lend you 3 weeks ago? Alas, dear comrade, there is no possibility of whatsoever of fulfilling your request, even though I dream of it more than anything else in my modest life.
Dictum? Hardly know him! Factum?
What am I using? Oh, it's locked. I see.
Bro, do you have the key?
Yes, Dr. Dankovsky?
You have the key to the younger Olgimsky's desk?
I'm afraid not.
Why would I have it anyway? What if a key gets lost? Don't you have duplicates? No duplicates. Each key is one of a kind. But Vlad, for one, is pretty careless about his workplace. I keep finding his key all over the place. Last time it was in the library. I have to ask, what are you expecting to find in his belongings? Vlad is in danger. I'm trying to help him. Bazinga. Baspinga. Belongs to someone important to Vlad the Younger? A delicate thing, perfumed with expensive sandalwood. Vlad keeps his beloved's handkerchief in his work desk. How romantic. Thanks, Chief. You missed something at the town hall. Fuck! Thank you. Oh, shit. Yep. I didn't notice that the thing was still there. Stay away. I killed one of you. I'll do it again.
As if things are...
I'll fucking do it again. Alright. Big clock. What else have I missed in here? I was at the Little Bubbles, perhaps. I saw Vlad here. Oh, no, that's not real. In here. Fastest checkmate is in 2 moves. If played the same way they run this town. I guess they plan to develop on the other side of the river. It's just a tiny little town. That impossible tower is a dominant landmark. Daniil threatening the bandits is just giving that Daniel Radcliffe meme where he's holding 2 guns. Bridge, somebody redrew that with Daniil holding 2 guns. I used it as the Blue Sky Post announcement for one of my for one of the days a couple days back. I reckon I've had my fill. It's a side-by-side thing of Daniil on day 1, Daniil on day 2. Ah, here we go. Sharp, passionate handwriting. Smells of sandalwood and jasmine. Written by Maria Cana. There's a mysterious letter here. Yeah, I know I'm dying. I don't have any fucking camphor on me. Charon. In the higher worlds, different laws operate than in our earthly life. To give, not to take. To serve, not to dominate. This is the fundamental sign of that life. Maria Cana. A-K. Okay. Now we can go back and talk to Vlad. Oh, no, we gotta talk to Maria about this. Okay. First, I'm gonna run around here a little bit and hope I can find a crate. Like right there. Hey, fucko. Hey. Delicious. Alright, how do I leave? Maybe. Unclear. I can't wait for her to call me on Daniil again, and I can't wait to walk through the door and see her enormous fucked up painting again. Oh, right. The entrance is in the back. That looked related, but it was just because I saw this, but I couldn't get that, or related to the painting, but it wasn't. Okay, that bull skull looks sick as hell.
And worst of all, a coward. Always been a coward. Oh, I hate it.
On Daniil, how can I help you? Would you go so far as to say that the Olgimskis are your enemies? What a vulgar notion, on Daniil. They are our rivals. Rivals are our lifeblood. Without their stout, capable bellies and hands, there would be no soil in this town for our more delicate creations to take root. What if I were to tell you that one of them is in love with you? Big Vlad, I hope. Don't look at me like that. He loves nothing that did not grow from his own flesh. Even Victoria he merely tolerated, I suspect. I was only joking. And yes, of course I know. He is in danger. Is he in some sort of danger? He has done something wicked. Something for which the kin intend to settle accounts with him. And I have the distinct impression that he welcomes it. Welcomes what? Humiliation and death? He never stated it plainly, but that's the feeling I get. He is an honest man, far better than his father. But it was not Big Vlad who sealed the termitary, it was the younger. On the very first day, when there wasn't even a whisper of a plague, the death of old Burak stirred unrest inside. The kin grew anxious. It threatened to spill out into the streets. But inside, everybody died. A hecatomb. Whoever sealed the termitary condemned thousands. A great crime often resembles a great masterpiece. And most of the time, both break their creators. Vlad attempted to avert a greater evil, at least. He had the resolve for a serious deed. Can you help him? How? Speak to him. I could invite him into our circle, initiate him into the game of signs. I'd been considering this already. And you? Are you prepared to forgive his crime, then? No, but a crime must be atoned for, and the dead have no such opportunity. Maria is furious at how a promising young man wastes himself needlessly. She promised to find a use for Vlad the Younger. And now this has changed. And Vlad is still alive. Ho ho ho. All right. Let's pull out a little bit and see what our big threats here are. I've obtained Isidor's box. It won't open. That's gonna be something later, I bet. Reconciliation. The Raylan Kane family calls me their friends. I've taken charge of the fight. I visited Simon Kane's study. An assassination attempt is being plotted against Inquisitor Karminski. I'm for that. Polyhedron won't fall. Vlad Olgimski the Younger renounced his family and swore allegiance to Maria Kana. Now that's new. The Inquisitor deprived Victor Kane of consciousness and reason. The sandpest devours all infections in an organism. It is both poison and antidote. think it's time to go to another day. Time to go to day 9. In which the bachelor performs his occupational duties.
Oh, it's fine by me. I'll manage somehow. But you keep lying to yourself.
Day 9. The army is deployed in town. Were you scared? Since armies are the last resort when delicate methods of crisis management have already been discarded.
I expected you to call the 9th day a turning point too. Do you think it wasn't?
You seem to be in a playful mood, Bachelor. That's good. Please focus and answer the question. What changed with the army's arrival? Who gained power? Who lost it?
An armed mob arrived in town. What do you think changed?
Block managed his men poorly, didn't he? He didn't control them. He was careless with his duties and overstepped his authority.
It's like you really want me to say yes.
Naturally, the general public greeted the army with riots, and soldiers started getting murdered that very day. How did General Block react?
Soldiers started getting murdered? You're lying, that never happened.
A soldier's body was found beneath the polyhedron on the morning of the 9th day. The army hadn't even managed to set up camp, and there were corpses already.
That was a tragic accident, not a murder.
I repeat, how did General Block react? He failed to handle it properly, didn't he?
It's almost like you don't care who you bring to ruin. Doesn't matter if it's Bachelor Dankovsky or General Block, as long as someone ends up in a tight spot.
Well, maybe you should stop being so obstinate and act in your best interests. It's like with the Inquisition. If you can prove that bigger players are involved in this, maybe you'll get cleared of most of the blame, no?
I'm going to tell you the truth. The rest is up to you.
What? Lara's dead? Why's Lara dead? What the fuck?
Artillery troops have arrived in town. They will stop the plague if it means the death of everyone who lives here. Every time you say old Gimski, I really hear it as good old Gimski. This is my boss, Vlad Gimski. Hey, the military always makes everything better. Lara had some beef with Block. I don't remember. This music is fucking wild. Young Gimski, new rapper name? Oh yeah, dude, 100%. What the hell are these movement lines? Are you at fucking war? I see a doomed soul now. Begin the 9th day.
This is very World War One. Yeah.
This is it.
I can see why yesterday's accident happened. The spatial arrangement is far from optimal. There actually is a war going on outside the town. Is there? Okay. I remember them mentioning it, but it was always so nebulous. I didn't realize it was so close to the town on the Gorkin, I think.
Don't be so crass, Jacek. This is why we came, to assist the doctor.
Look who is here. The saviors of the emergency command. I don't know what I would do without your help.
We talked amongst ourselves last night and concluded that it's not okay for bulls to eat decree. It's a funny anecdote, but then you give it some thought. Without the emergency command, the town would be doomed.
I feel like I remember her wanting to shoot him in Patho 2. Oh, I don't think it's close. I just meant there's a war that's happening, not in the town on the Gork. I see what you mean. The big maps that he had set up made it look like they were happening, like, here. I feel like I remember her wanting to shoot him in Patho 2, but there was a lot happening when the army came, so I could be misremembering. You might be right. I don't recall... I am vaguely remembering having a thing to do with... Right, because she had a gun. Yeah, she was going to try to shoot Block. I'm guessing she didn't work. Or didn't make it.
To make matters worse, you lost your secretary. This is where we come in. I'll warn you that we are not exactly secretary material like Heron, and we cannot make coffee for you.
You think Heron made coffee? Fat chance. Don't worry, nothing will change for me in this regard. That may explain why she's dead today. Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness, my enthusiasm doesn't go that far.
We want to help. Yesterday we saw how harassed you were. Today we came to restore order and to speed up your process while we were at it. With all due respect, Doctor, your cogs are turning slowly. 3 decrees a day are really not enough. What kind of help are you offering the emergency command?
We can, and should, speed up the printing and delivery of documents. Jacek can take care of your income and outgo. He's so savvy with numbers that you'll be able to issue not 3, but 4 decrees a day. I will put this into writing in a most comprehensive manner, and all you will need to do is check it and make a decision.
Walk into the command every time you need to sign a decree is such a waste of time. You can have a water carrier in your service. You have a water carrier in your service. You can transport more than your samples. The decree board will fit nice into his cart nicely. It will speed things up. The errand boy is already making arrangements on your behalf. I agree. This will make things easier. Thank you.
You approve of our idea. Can we start now?
Yes.
What if...
Could you be so kind as to count the assets for these past days? I'd like to know if I could have issued 4 decrees a day at that time. Counting the assets is a no-brainer, but this information really useful when our time needs saving today and not yesterday.
I guess he needed to double-check the previous calculations, the ones that got eaten by the bull. What if an auditor requests paperwork for those past days to check whether the emergency command was operating at full capacity?
Yes, exactly. If we manage to save the town, there will be plenty of audits in the future. As you wish, Doctor. You are helping the town, and we are trying to make this help more efficient. If you want to dig in the past, I'll do the calculations for you.
And I'll write them down and pin them onto the board for us to see. I won't let the bull near it. Where is it, by the way?
The bull? It was here a moment ago. You've got to watch that one. Outraged by command's disorder, town hall workers took matters into their own hands. They'll help me with decrees instead of the secretary.
We can do some folk remedies. Now I'm just imagining the bull like the cat from K-pop Demon Hunters. The bull just looms up through the floor. Oh yeah, you live here now. Really just collecting some fucking... The infected bull disappeared. I wouldn't be surprised if I found him on a roof. Maybe Ava knows something. Hey.
Rough as Dutch, safe to touch. Smooth as bone. Leave it alone.
Good morning. When we speak in the evening, I gain amalgam. Why?
It's not me. It's the still water. Farkad built it. It's just like the cathedral. And time sometimes feels different here.
No, it's you. I can feel it.
Well, at times, a person thinks he's gained time just because a task is finished. So perhaps I leave you with more strength.
You weren't surprised by that word. So you know what amalgam is. Not the mercury amalgam. Can you explain it to me?
Liquid time. How else can you explain it? You have to feel it.
Unfortunately, I do feel it.
Rough as Dutch, safe to touch. Smooth as bone. Leave it alone.
Soon everything will change. I can't wait.
Tell me, where's the bull? I don't see him today.
She took Baccio out to graze a bit. It's hard for him to be in a cramped space every day.
Who took him out?
A woman came by the Stillwater this morning. She saw Baccio and nearly burst into tears, scolded me and you both, said we were tormenting a poor animal, keeping him cramped, hungry, filthy. She said. Somehow she even managed to pull him through the door. I suppose he really has grown thin.
If he's out there, maybe we shouldn't bring him back inside. Find him a more suitable place.
She's walking Baccio around the Stillwater. Should be bringing him back any minute now. That's what we agreed on.
I'll go talk to her then. It is, after all, an experimental bull. Who knows what might happen?
How heavy is her head?
She's dead. Dead, Dankovsky. Do you understand? Just this morning she was breathing. I spoke to her. Then the Sabarov's daughter came to me, came to the shelter, touched her, and something happened. She's breathing no more. Who's dead? What are you talking about? Do you feel unwell? Lara. Lara's dead. She was unwell this morning, and then this wench showed up, the one who everyone in town calls the Changeling. She talked to Lara, and she touched Lara, and Lara stopped breathing. This makes no sense. What are you trying to say? That the Changeling killed Lara with a single touch? What's that supposed to mean? I tried to help. I did. I tried everything. Nothing helped. She's cold already. She's not coming back. Lara is no more. And the little runt is still there, standing and mumbling something to herself. So she's still in the shelter? Killing someone and just standing there? This doesn't look like the behavior of a murderer. She's enjoying this. I'm sure she's delighted. Everyone said she had woe in her eyes, and her hands were woe, and her words were woe, and she herself was woe. I used to think it was all idle rumor, but now she must answer this. Promise me, swear to me, Dankovsky, that she will. How can I promise something like that? I'm not a judge, not an inquisitor, not the governor. First, we need to find out what happened. But that will be next time. God damn it, Sabarov. Fine. We'll talk to Sabarov and then go outside.
You can't look straight at the sun or at death without flinching. Whose saying was that?
Dankovsky, I was afraid I'd missed you. Speak softly. I don't want anyone overhearing us. Your voice is shaking. What happened? The matter is delicate.
It concerns my family. Katerina. I believe she needs help. You believe? You're not certain? Please, Dankovsky, she's in terrible pain. I've never seen her like this, never heard her cry out that way. I think we have very little time. Then she needs to be taken to the hospital at once. You could have summoned orderlies yourself and saved time. Why come to me? No. No hospital. Too many eyes and ears there. She would not like that. I want you to examine Katerina at the rod. Peculum and Mora, we mustn't waste time. Lead the way. Now, thank you all for coming. We will get back to this next week. Find out what's going on with Katerina. Did she get the sand pest, or is she just freaking out from opioid withdrawal? We may never know. Yeah, so as always, I truly appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. Omnisnia, thank you for the aid in pointing me in the right direction here and there. I appreciate that. Everybody else, thank you for chatting and things like that. Bridge and Vibes, thank you for the resubs. Yeah, I really appreciate everybody hanging out. So I hope that y'all have a lovely rest of your Thursday, and I'm gonna let y'all head on out of here and get on with it as I get to where I need to go to turn off the stream. Goodbye, everyone. Hey, if you stuck around to the end of the video, I just wanted to say thank you, and I hope that you enjoyed. If you want to help support me in making more of this, you can follow me on Twitch, where I stream these live. Like, comment, and subscribe. I suspect you all know how this works by now, but it really does help a lot. Thanks.